Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame before I go any further. From a disclosure perspective, I do own Litecoin from the long side, so just keep that in mind as I go through the presentation. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And given crypto markets are open 24/7, it allows me to talk about broad levels, and broad levels are important because if you're watching this, let's just say on Sunday, I want to give you levels where you can ask yourself, okay, well, where does the price stand relative to this level? Where is the price? And that'll help keep the chart relative to you and, or I should say relevant to you, for a longer period of time. So as things stand right now, the wheels seem to be coming off the bus, and this is across the crypto board right now. But Litecoin is putting up a fight, and from a charting perspective, it's putting up a fight right where you would want to see it, and that is at that purple line right there. Now, this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have a basic understanding of charts, and if you do have a basic understanding, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above it, and you want to see it act as support. And again, that's exactly what it's doing currently as I speak. But again, that is where the first question needs to come. So if, like I said, we'll go a Sunday. If you're watching this Sunday, first question is, where does the price stand relative to that purple line? If the price is down below it, that would just be a sign that the bears have continued to take control and continue to press downwards. However, if the price is, still hovering around it or maybe well above it, would imply that there's been some sort of bounce. And of course, that would tell you from a technical perspective that, okay, the bears seem to be losing some strength and the bulls seem to be gaining some strength. So that's definitely that first question. Now, in the event it is down below that purple line, the next key level of overall support is going to be down here at the $76 mark, which is what I've talked about before. Is it going to go down to 76 over the weekend? I guess you never know. I mean, these are cryptos. But to take it to more of an extreme sense, if you're watching this on Sunday and the price is down below 74, well, that would be a sign that the bears are just totally ripping this thing to shreds. Again, I don't foresee that happening. But again, in order to keep the chart relevant for as long as possible, from a support standpoint, the first question, like I said, purple line, then the next question right down there at the $76 mark. What about levels of resistance? I am just going to talk about one because, in my opinion, top priority by far right now with the current price action is just stopping the bleeding and trying to get some sort of support built. But in the event the price does start to bounce, $88 is going to be that key level of resistance to keep an eye on. You can see right here, that's right where the price tried to get above several times and never could quite do it. So 88 will be that key level. Once more, if you're watching this Sunday and the price is up at like 90, well then, hey, that level of resistance has been broken, and that would be a really good sign for the bulls. So these are the broad levels to keep an eye on over the weekend. Let's see how this thing continues to play out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.